Okay, let's dive in. There's definitely something changing in, how we think about getting dressed.
For sure. That old idea, comfort versus style, it feels really outdated now.
Totally. It's not just like loungewear for the couch anymore.
Yeah.
It's about taking that comfortable feeling out into the world.
And making it look, well, good,
Yes.
polished.
Effortless, even intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's fascinating how those lines are blurring. Comfort used to be separate, for relaxing.
right.
Now it's almost becoming part of the style itself, like a foundation.
Exactly. And that's really what we're digging into today, this idea of elevated comfort.
Taking those easy pieces, the comfy stuff,
Uh-huh.
and styling them so they look sophisticated, put together, not like you just, rolled out of bed.
Right, not sloppy.
Right.
And the source material we're looking at gives us a really specific angle on this.
Yeah, it zooms in on one particular brand, YESHUA Apparel.
And their take on it, especially using, well, something you might not immediately link with, comfy or sophisticated.
Leopard print.
Leopard print. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that definitely pushes the usual comfort boundaries.
But the source suggests they're doing something different with it, reimagining it.
So that's our mission for this deep dive, really,
Mhm.
to unpack why this kind of styling works based on what the source says.
Pull out the key ingredients.
Yeah, and show you how it works, maybe even how you could, try this kind of vibe yourself.
Okay, so first off, this brand, YESHUA Apparel, according to our source, their whole thing is about modern elegance.
Mm-hmm.
They like bold prints, leopard included, but it's all about making them versatile, sophisticated.
And the core example the source uses is this monochromatic charcoal leopard print set, which sounds interesting already, right? Charcoal leopard isn't the loud, bright version you picture.
Right, it's different. And the pieces themselves sound pretty straightforward. A relaxed fit crew neck tee
Okay.
and wide leg pants, elastic waist, classic comfy shapes.
But the source really focuses on why this specific set works for that elevated feel, and it comes down to the color.
Those deep muted tones.
Yeah. The source argues that stepping away from the usual bright, high-contrast leopard gives it a more contemporary, sophisticated edge.
That's a great point. It almost makes the pattern feel like a texture, doesn't it?
Yeah, less like a band print.
Right. Lower contrast, easier to wear, easier to style. It adds interest without being overwhelming.
Hmm.
And the source also stresses the silhouette. It's obviously comfortable, but they describe it as incredibly flattering.
Which is key, right? For making comfort feel elevated, not just comfy. It has to look good, intentionally so.
Exactly. And the elevation, according to the source, doesn't just come from the clothes themselves. Accessories play a huge role.
Ah, okay. What accessories do they mention?
They specifically point out pairing this charcoal set with two things: a sleek black bucket bag
Okay, classic.
and chunky platform sandals. But these have a really striking white jagged sole.
Oh, interesting detail. So not just any sandals.
No, the source says the bag adds urban chic, while the sandals give it this modern architectural grounding.
Architectural grounding, I like that. So it's not just random accessories. It's about adding specific elements. Structure, polish.
Yeah, balancing the softness of the clothes. The source sums up the result as a mix of casual ease and very intentional elevated styling.
Taking comfort and making it read as a deliberate fashion choice for, being out and about.
Right. So, okay, let's break down why this specific look, as the source describes it, is so effective. What are the key elements?
Well, first, the source mentions the matching set idea.
Ah, yes. Coords. They just instantly look put together, don't they?
Totally. Even in relaxed fabrics, it takes the guesswork out and looks chic, intentional.
Easy styling points right there.
And then, central to this example is that print, the reimagined leopard.
The source really pushes this idea that leopards, especially in these darker, muted charcoal tones, acts almost like a neutral.
That's a really interesting take, a versatile neutral.
Yeah, it adds texture, it adds pattern, but without being visually, loud.
Like you said, almost a texture.
In charcoal, it's kind of like a subtle jacquard or something. Still interesting, but sophisticated. Easy to pair things with.
And the source actually names the specific YESHUA pieces for this look.
Oh, yeah.
The Wild Grace leopard tee and the Effortless Flow leopard pants.
Okay.
They describe the tee's fabric as a signature cotton touch blend. Sounds soft.
Mm.
And here's a detail I found interesting. The source says, while the tee is designed for a flattering fit, they actually recommend sizing up to 2XL
Oh, really? Why?
for a truly relaxed fit that drapes beautifully. So it's not just about being baggy. It's about achieving a specific kind of relaxed drape. It's intentional.
That makes sense. Getting the right oversized look.
Yeah.
And the pants, effortless flow.
Yep, the matching wide leg ones, elastic waist, obviously for comfort.
Of course.
But the source emphasizes the cut. It's flowing, meant to elongate the leg. They call them the epitome of relaxed luxury.
Relaxed luxury. I like that. So you've got the comfort elements, the
Yeah.
elastic, the soft fabric, but combined with design choices that focus on the silhouette, the wide leg, that intentional drape you mentioned.
Which really hammers home the source's main point, doesn't it? Comfort meets style. It's not a compromise.
Not at all. These pieces sound like they're designed for everyday wearability, that luxury feel, but also structured to look genuinely good.
And the source notes how that specific charcoal leopard print helps you stand out positively.
Right. Not because it's shouting, but because it's a smart, sophisticated take on a classic pattern.
And versatility is another big point the source makes.
How sad.
Well, they say you can easily dress this, set down sneakers, running errands, that sort of thing.
Okay, casual.
Or you can elevate it, add statement jewelry, maybe heels, and wear it for an evening out.
That adaptability is crucial for, modern life. Pieces that can do more than one thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that muted print and flattering cut seem key to letting these comfort pieces work in more polished situations.
Yeah, they can cross over.
The source also gives us the details on those accessories we mentioned. The bag, the urban essential carry-all, made from premium leather and vegan materials.
Yeah.
Sleek, minimalist design. But it also has a drawstring closure, which the source says adds modern utility. Practical but cool.
Okay. And the sandals, the Trinity Stride platforms.
Right. They highlight the comfortable contoured footbed,
First comfort first.
but also that really distinct white jagged sole. That's the statement. The source calls them the perfect blend of comfort and contemporary flair.
That jagged sole you mentioned architectural grounding before. What do you think the source means by that? Why does that work?
I think it's the contrast, isn't it? You've got the soft flowing clothes and then bam, this sharp geometric element at the bottom.
Ah, okay, like an anchor.
Yeah, exactly. A visual anchor. It adds something unexpected, a bit of structure that stops the whole relaxed look from feeling, amorphous.
Right, pulls it together and makes it feel deliberate and modern.
It's that detail that really elevates the whole thing.
That makes total sense. So when you put all these pieces together from the source, the muted print choice, the specific fit advice for the tee, combining comfort features like the elastic waist with flattering cuts like the wide leg, and then those deliberate contrasting accessories.
You really see how they're transforming simple, comfortable items into a genuinely sophisticated style statement.
Yeah, it's not magic. It's specific choices.
Exactly. It's a really clear example from the source material showing that this elevated comfort, this effortless edge, it's not just a vague idea.
No, it's achieved through these thoughtful design details and how you put them together.
Comfort isn't the enemy of style here. It's actually the foundation for something really elegant and modern.
Proof that you can absolutely have both ease and polish.
So wrapping up this deep dive, the big picture is elevated comfort is definitely a thing. It's happening.
And brands like YESHUA Apparel, as highlighted in our source, are kind of mapping it out for us.
Yeah, showing how it's done through these specific choices, the muted prints like that charcoal leopard, the considered fits, the right accessories.
The key takeaway for you, the listener, is probably that comfort isn't something to apologize for or hide.
Right.
It's something you can actually use as a base for a really cool modern style, leveraging things like this versatile, reimagined leopard print we've been talking about.
It definitely makes you think, doesn't it? This whole exploration, focusing on examples like this charcoal leopard set from the source, it makes you wonder, how has our basic definition of looking put together actually changed?
Yeah, and what does it really mean for comfort to be not just okay, but maybe even a central part of what we consider modern elegance?